We are starting a game.
You hate to see it. Hello, good evening. It is it is Sunday night and we are actually playing tonight. Yay. Okay. So,
Sunday night, and we're all a little crazy.
been a minute since we last had a game. Also, unfortunately, we are short Tristan tonight. He had a prior commitment that he could not get out of, or really didn't even want to get out of, which is fine. I respect it. So last time, let's see here. We were in the middle of the trial of the totem, and you guys were attacked by a group of bullets. It was a long and difficult battle, with all three of your totems getting knocked over in the process. However, you all emerged injured but victorious, and you reassembled your totems before standing vigil over them for the rest of the night. The following morning, some of the Sklar-Quah members showed up to inform you that you had completed the trial, and you were given this little speech.
Those whose totems still stand are shall make no more. They are Sklar-Quah. Come, you must be exhausted after the trial. I have prepared magics to refresh your bodies, but I recommend taking some time to truly rest and recover. Let us return to Flameford as one tribe, brothers and sisters of the Sklar-Quah.
If something's playing over Sirenscape, oh,
So yeah, the elder
he's laughing.
shaman congratulated you for your success.
After the trial, I have prepared magics to refresh your bodies, but I recommend
Jesus,
taking
that
some
delayed,
time
huh?
to rest and recover.
I hear it.
Let us return to Flameford.
Oh, it's echoing through Kim. That's why I'm hearing it. Okay.
Of the Sklar-Quah.
I just didn't think it would be on that much of a delay. Jeez, I started talking way too soon. Anyway, so he led you back to their camp at Flameford, gave you some restoration magic to speed up the recovery process, and you guys were basically allowed to just chill there for a bit while you're recovering, and the elders as well as the chief were preparing to inform you of the next steps. However, another voice line incoming now.
I will speak with you about the great evil that the Shoanti once guarded of Midnight's teeth. But first, I wish to seek out the wisdom of my ancestors. I shall travel to the Carlo Mounds to commune with them. As tradition demands, Chief Rediclar and 4 Thundercallers will travel with me through the skies. We shall return in but a day, and so you should take this day to rest and recover.
Claudin, you are in command of the tribe until my return.
I am honored, Chief.
So, with that, they left using a windwalk spell to speed up their travel significantly as they headed over to the Calamounds to commune with their ancestors. As Chief Reddy Clark stated, Crojan is the acting chief of the tribe while they are away. And there was also so that evening, they put together a fire, which Reef used to commune with Yaren, gaining some good information as Yaren seemed pleased with Reef's activities here in the Cinderlands. And Reef elected to hand his crown over to a magma elemental that he summoned using the Thrall Keeper's mark, and he offered to the crown to the fire as a tribute to Yaren, which Yaren was pleased with. Okay, so I should probably indicate where this elemental is. So let me put a token for it on the map. It'll be the red circle there. Okay. So yeah, that's more or less the recap. As I said, they had already built a fire, so dusk turns into evening, turns into night. Floor is yours for any role play or whatever you would like to do. If not, I'll just move ahead to the next story thing.
I'm good. Story day time.
Okay.
Story.
All right then. So you guys are unwinding, following the concerned instructions of the elder shaman. I'm just gonna bunch up some more of these Sklar-Quah members here. It's gonna make them easier to move later. You'll also notice that on the tokens, when you click them, there's now a fourth bubble circle with a number in it. That's flat-footed AC. So
Hey.
I finally have like all the information available to me that is necessary. But yeah, so you guys are relaxing when all of a sudden, let me just see if there's a sound button for this. Don't know if there is. I don't think so. No. So we're gonna go with this music. Actually, not right away. So as time goes on, you guys are relaxing. All of a sudden, you hear some yelling coming from actually both sides of the camp. Some to the north, some down to the southeast, and there are intruders that have been spotted, and there are a lot of them.
Intruders have been spotted. There's a lot of them. We're all rallying to get the fuck up and help, correct?
Yes.
The map is black for me. And all I see is Aurelius's name and health bar.
Aurelius, are you in the right game?
I might be. In the wrong game. That's why I'm owning that immediately. That's all I'm trying to say.
I have done that before. It happened to the best of us. We had too many games.
So there are three distinct groups that appear. They are all comprised of. Let me find. They're all comprised of the gargoyles that were spotted way off in the distance during the trial, as well as Red Mantis members, which you've dealt with them before. There's also this guy who you guys spotted during the trial way off in the distance, and his animal companion, this creature. So yeah, there are
What
tons.
game am I opening? Just tell me.
The Curse of the Crimson Throne that's marked with jump gate, or there should be one that's marked with jump gate.
I've opened that one. Don't exist.
You what?
I opened that game and it was Aurelius. I feel like my role. Okay. Third time's charm. Holy shit, it worked.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
here.
know what I did.
You're in the right
I
place.
don't know what I did, but it loaded me into the wrong one. The first time I made a mistake. Second time I literally went back out, clicked the right one, made sure I clicked the right one, and then it froze, crashed, and reloaded me back into the old one. And we're here. I'm so sorry.
We made it. It's fine. Okay, so
The red is them.
yes, the red mantis and the gargoyles and this guy. But yeah, three distinct groups. Big crowd up top, big crowd at the bottom, and the smaller group in the northeast. Just to like ease any like suspicion of how big this is going to be, you're not fighting all of these guys, but either way, the Sklar-Quah Shawanti who are here, they rise quickly to the fight, and they kind of move to intercept the invading groups. When let's see here. Once everyone is kind of just like staring at each other, waiting for them to make the next move, the smaller group is gonna start walking towards you guys. And then one of the assassins, we'll just say it's this one that I'm pinging right here, is going to step out and simply yell towards you guys. So, you over there, you all fancy yourselves heroes, getting in our way, meddling in our plans. It ends here. We're going to kill you, and we're going to kill all of them, and there's going to be nothing left but the smoldering ashes of all of this disgusting, awful place in our wake. And with that, the battle cries of the Shawanti rage. They rush to intercept the two other groups. They kind of just go off and fight on their own. Krojan is going to join this group here for reasons. So I'm going to spread these out a little bit, and then we'll get started with the fight. So yeah, you guys can position yourselves now, and then go ahead whenever you're ready, and we'll roll some initiative, and we'll get going.
So don't forget, because Tristan has a thing, I'm supposed to be piloting him.
You got to give her pilot permission.
Yep. I remember.
Leaf is just gonna fly up to about 15 feet above everyone. And before we start fighting in the chaos, as we realize that they are setting up, I'm gonna long arm myself.
Okay.
Are we fighting all these things? The fuck?
No, I just explained that you're not fighting all of them. You're only fighting
The small group here.
Yeah.
They're
Okay. I just like I'm going to move my character. I'm like, wait, which group are we fighting?
You did say, yeah, I understand your confusion. I understand. Like you did say we're not fighting all of them, but you, which
So you are responsible for this group here, the line I just drew, the circle.
Oh yeah, okay. Ignore that line.
So the gray guys and the red guys.
Yeah. All right.
I just deleted Reef's token. Thank you.
You are now undeleted. I just have to
Thank you.
Put the flat-footed back on because I didn't do that and hit the update button last time. All right.
So
Good.
I have extra long arms.
All right.
I'm also going to. Yeah, I only have enough time to cast one spell. I feel like that's fair before the fight. So I'm going to just do the long arm. Maybe about 15 feet up.
Yeah, there's about 1 round worth of prep time here. So if anybody else has anything they want to do as prep, you know, like start bardic performance, for instance, or what have you.
So how far is my reach now? 20 or 15? With long arm.
So you have long arm plus you just have extra like natural reach, right?
Yeah, Abyssal Bloodline. What's it? No, it wasn't Abyssal. It was the Aberrant.
Right, Aberrant
Oopsies.
bloodline. Yeah.
So long limbs at 3rd level, your reach increases by 5 feet whenever you're making a melee touch attached. This ability does not increase your threatened area at 11th level. This bonus reaches your reach is 10 feet. This bonus reaches 15 feet. So yeah, I have extremely long arms. At 11th level, it'll bump up to 10. So it's 5 feet right now, plus the long arm spell.
So yeah, your reach would be 15 feet then.
Thank you.
No worries.
So yeah, then I'm 15 feet in there. And I swing take. I'm bellowing down at them, intimidating me.
I'm just gonna make a roll for reach for the fox. Please ignore it. I'm not actively rolling for him. I just need to check something.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Would help if I put the turn order on my screen.
It would help if I rolled initiative instead of being this much of a gremlin.
That might help too. But it's okay. First game back in a bit. We got to work out some kinks. It's okay. I was saying before you got here that I got rid of. I was using Opera for a lot of stuff. I had already transitioned away from it for this game, but like it had just gotten way too slow and bogging down my computer too much, so I just got rid of it entirely. And I was like, spent the last day or two like making sure that everything was correct on the browser that I'm using now, which is Brave.
Brave is a good browser.
Brave is a good browser. I really like it. It's much faster.
The one thing I want to ask is,
Sure.
would I have time, and Sin would have both of us had time to rage as well?
I mean, yeah, raging is free. It's free action, right? So
I thought I was just check it in. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the toggles of the raginess.
Yep.
Oh, yo, I forgot the roll initiative.
Yeah, I just did it.
No, we just did it, so you didn't forget. Like it.
Stick the fly token on you as well, or thing on you.
Where's the turn order pop up? I'm like,
Trinia, Drek. I'm gonna once again call out that I love the fact that this auto sorts now. Makes me so happy.
Yeah.
And apparently, Sin is now getting Sarah's bad rolls too.
Yay.
Yep. I mean, look at Reef. Literally the lowest out of everyone. I did the most intimidating thing. I fly up directly to meet everyone. I roar down at them, and I roll a 5. Take the lead.
All right, so okay, this is correct. The order is correct. So let's begin. Start the music. All right, so lower the volume a bit just so I can hear myself think. So yeah, just as a reminder, like I said, you can freely and safely ignore everything else that's going on in the map right now. I will let you know when it's time to start worrying about that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so Theo goes first. Okay, you move forward. If you're talking,
Sounds like there's a fucking turkey.
If you're talking, I can't hear you. Just wanted to let you know that.
Leah, can you hear us? It's your turn.
No, I see her
And
doing
said you
stuff.
went
She
first.
moved the token, but
No, I know she's doing stuff. I was yelling louder.
yeah,
Seeing if she could hear me, just because I don't know why I thought that would help.
yeah.
I'm
If she's
owning that.
talking, can't hear. I really need to like, but
Discord crapped out.
uh-oh. Actually, this is fine because this gives me time to.
Please excuse us while we're experiencing technical difficulties. We will be back with the actual gameplay shortly. In the meantime, go grab a glass of water, stretch your legs, and enjoy
my
the
God.
soothing sounds of battle.
There we go. Okay. No, I really ought to make like a text slate for issues. No, I was just
When I have Sirenscape open, Discord cracks out.
It's weird.
Okay, well, you don't need to have it open right now. I just
Okay, well, just let me know when I need to open it back up.
okay.
But I want attack.
Okay, so
That's
you
why I don't really use Sirenscape, because it always causes issues for my Discord, because like I have a shitty Google laptop, so like it don't do well with like multiple
yeah,
audio things.
no, I understand. I understand. All right, so you walk forward, you engage the assassin, you swing your wounding gladius, and you only moved.
It's just the first attack hits, and then I do the second weapon, right?
Wait, how far did you move? Like you just moved 5 feet, right?
5 feet.
So then yeah,
Yeah,
you
5
can
feet.
do a full attack.
So the second and
Okay, so the wounding. Which one is your main hand? I just want to get that out of the way right now. The wounding gladius, right? That's your main hand.
usually the first one I do is the main hand. So
Okay,
the
so-
wounding is the main hand.
21 hits, 12 and 4 don't, and 19 on the offhand hits. So that is
Okay.
13 points of damage. I forgot to pin the chat so it doesn't leave my browser, or it doesn't leave the front of my screen. Okay, so 13 points of damage plus 1. Alrighty.
You know, it's a little concerning. The chat keeps trying to run away from you, Tim. Is there something you want to talk about?
All right.
It's just gone.
Since you are acting before your target, he is flat-footed to you, so you get sneak attack twice. So go ahead and roll your bonus damage, Theo.
Okay. Which one?
You get sneak attack twice.
Oh, nice.
10, and then 10 again. So 33 points of damage total. Pretty good turn. Alrighty. First up, for the bad guys, is going to be this gargoyle over here. Is already airborne and is going to swoop towards Theo, and it's going to attempt a gore as it flies by. Try to catch Theo with the horns. There are several spells on you guys, or buffs that probably shouldn't be there anymore. Let's see. Haste would have worn off. Protection aura would have worn off. Faith. Just making sure that your AC is correct. Okay, so it hits you for 5 points of piercing damage. 2 more gargoyles are going to attack next. One is going to fly over to Reef. The other is going to move and flank. They're both going to try and fly by with gore attacks. They're both going to hit. The one attacking Reef catches him flat-footed. For Reef, you have DR, right?
Yeah.
2, right? Is it 2 or is it 1?
2.
2.
It's
Okay,
2.
so you were hit for 6 points of piercing damage. And Theo is hit for an additional 7.
I managed to break a zip tie where the thing slides on and off, and I'm not really sure how to do what to do about it.
Oh no. 2 of the assassins are going to go next. They're both going to try and surround Theo. Seems like they're making their tactics pretty clear. They're just going to try and overwhelm a single target. So the first guy gets to attack twice because he only moved 5 feet. Well, he gets 3 because he gets an offhand as well. The second one gets a main and an offhand. The first guy rolls 29, a 23, and a 21. So 2 hits. That is a total of, that's a lot of damage. 29, 50, 52 points. Second one hits with a 28 and then rolls a natural 1 for an additional 16. Brings us to Drek's turn. Drek is going to try to utilize some cover to his advantage. He's going to walk forward and kind of like position himself behind a couple of the yurts as he begins to prepare a spell. He is going to rejigger his prepared spell so I can do this. Okay, he steps out here and he is going to use one of his most powerful spells. He's going to call Lightning Storm, which essentially allows him to just cast Lightning Bolt over and over a period of time.
I feel surrounded.
That's because you are.
Yes.
So, yes, he drops a bolt on top of the one that that you hit. Because he sees that that guy is wounded already. And the reflex save on that is going to be... That's a failure. So this guy eats the lightning bolt full force. He takes 21 points of electricity damage. Next gargoyle is going to hover above the yurt that is next to him as he going to go with a full attack against Reef. Bite into claws plus a gore. Bite hits, the second claw hits, and the gore hits. So Reef suffers 14 points of damage total. This assassin here is going to attack. He's already in position to do so. He completely fails with his main hand attack, rolling just a 17 and a 13. The offhand hits, though, dealing Theo an additional 14 points of damage.
I'm gonna die.
This next gargoyle is going to, let's see, fly over in Reef's direction. He'll try to bite him on the way by. He does, but he doesn't do a lot of damage, only 3 points. Trinia's turn. Trinia, with a swift action, begins a bardic performance. She will utilize... Let's see here. She will use her performance to fascinate all of the enemies that are surrounding Theo after she moves this way. So she can target... She's level 9, so she'll target... She's going to leave the gargoyles alone because she sees them as weaker, and she's going to target all the red mantis assassins with this. Saving throw is 10 plus pay. So charisma. Okay. All right, so all 4 of them fail the save. They're all fascinated by her performance. Fascinated means that they can take no actions on their turn. They take a -4 to perception. And any potential threat allows them to make a new save. If they get attacked, they automatically save. All right, moving on. This guy is going to run this way. Do about here.
I just realized I was still muted.
Oh no. He's going to swing his saber at Reef, and he misses. The gargoyle's going to swoop in. Try to bite Reef. 17 hits. Reef takes 5 points of piercing damage, and it's now Sarah's turn.
All right. Crossbow. No, I'm kidding. It's no fun if Tristan's not here. Okay. So I think I can kind of move that way. There we go. And I am going to... Yeah, that will work. By the way, did we rest before this started?
Yeah, because I'm at full health.
So
Actually, no, wait, no, we did rest.
your fatigue has been removed. But no, you wouldn't have like you wouldn't have all the benefits of a rest.
So I don't have all my spell slots.
And I'm trying to remember, we went over this. Spontaneous casters, I think, don't get their spells back. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's all I need to know. All right.
Okay.
So in that case, I am going to cast. Oh, first of all, I'm going to start Bonic Performance.
Okay, which one?
Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today.
Courage is the one that makes everybody attack better.
Yes, that one. Sorry,
Okay.
my brain is like not.
It's totally okay. I promise it's okay. Okay, so Inspire Courage on everybody. So you guys get the benefit of better attacks. I believe it's +3. Make sure.
I am gonna cast Summon Monster, or Summon Tiny Monster, or Minor Monster, excuse me.
Uh-huh. Nope.
I tried to cast Summon Minor Monster, but Sarah's brain is also not reading, and she doesn't cast it correctly and fails.
Unlucky.
And so, I'll pass the turn.
Well, you get to go again, because it's Sin's turn now.
Well, yes, but Sarah doesn't get to go again. Sin does. Alright, so Sin is going to... Is that gargoyle on the ground or still flying?
The gargoyles are all hovering right now.
So he's close enough to the ground?
Yeah, they're not high enough to be out of reach.
Alright, Sin is going to run forward and just tackle that one to the ground.
Okay. So this would be a bull rush or some other similar combat maneuvers, so go ahead and roll that for me.
I rolled it for one.
Yeah, you rolled it on your sheet. Yep. Oh god, even worse. Yeah, so Sin kind of charges towards him. He tries to like leap and kind of like spear the gargoyle out of the sky, and he just misses completely. Unlucky. Okay, so last two assassins to act. One is fascinated, so he can't act. The other one is going to run this way. Gonna try to stab Sin. That's a 17 to hit, which misses. Reef's turn.
Reef is muted. Reef realizes this. Reef is up in the air, surrounded by gargoyles. I wish I had a cleave attack. That would be nice. Being able to swing this thing in an arc and be able to hit things around me. So did we get we didn't get a full rest, so we don't have all of our spells back,
No,
correct?
not like a proper rest. No. You're
So I
not.
used my last
You're not fatigued or exhausted at all because of the magic of the shaman when you guys were done with the trial, but you didn't like sleep.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just wanted to make sure I'm not using, because I don't have. I used my last spell effectively.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do a big swing.
All right. Big scythe
So
swing.
it's time for big beefy Reef to do big beefy things.
Beef.
Beef. Or I'm actually gonna whisper you something. Real quick.
Okay, sure.
Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna swing scythe, and I should have whispered this before. Just scythe swing. Click button. Scythe swing. I'm the closest gargoyle.
All right.
Because obviously I'm 15 feet up, but they have wings, so whatever one's up in my face with me.
Wow. All right. So those are both hits. You deal 42 points of slashing damage and 6 to yourself. That gargoyle is alive, but in a very bad way.
Reef is just gonna bellow into its face in Draconic and say, "You're fucked."
Okay.
You picked the wrong fucking tribe. And my turn.
Go ahead and roll Intimidate just for flavor. Okay. Though
Are they Corvosans?
No. And though it does not understand you, doesn't speak Draconic, you still get the sense that message received.
Return to sender.
There's a look of unease on this gargoyle's face. Top of the round, Theo's turn. Theo, like I said before, the 4 red mantis assassins that are surrounding you are all currently fascinated. So right now, the 2 gargoyles are the only threats to you.
I guess I will hit this one with a full round.
All right, let's see it. Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, can I just use the second weapon as the full attack?
Not after your roll. But wait, let me figure out the amount of damage first, because you might have actually just one shot it. Let me see here. So
20s in a row.
25 hits, of course. The second attack is a confirmed critical. The 13 misses. And the offhand is also a confirmed critical. You do 46 points of damage. And this gargoyle is just instantly deleted.
Nice.
You just one-shot it.
I will try. Is there a way for me to get out of this death hole that I'm in?
You can take a 5-foot step. All right. So, 2 gargoyles to act now. One will swing at Reef, the other will swing at Theo. I'll resolve the one attacking Reef first. Bite hits with a 25. First claw, or sorry, 27. First claw hits with a 19. Second claw misses with a 16. Gore hits with a 19. So that is 3 and 3. Okay, so Reef suffers 14 points of damage total between the 3 hits. Theo, you're subject to the same. Bite, 2 claws, Gore. Yeah, you, my friend, unfortunately, are not so lucky. I have a critical hit, and I have a 20. Yeah. Yeah, I have a 27 and a 25.
I'm dead, guys. I'm dead.
And unfortunately,
like a champ.
Unfortunately, yes, the rest of you watch as Theo suffers 35 points of damage and is indeed cut down.
Christ.
Theo, why? You ran out. You know what I mean? You don't fly. You can't fly away.
The 2 red Mantis assassins are going to continue to be fascinated. On Drek's turn, Drek, first of all, I should have taken off 1 point of bleed damage there. Drek watches this all happen. He just flies into a little mini kobold rage of his own. No game effects, he's just an angry kobold now. He will, let's see here. What can he do? What does he have? Right, he doesn't have much of a inventory. He is going to continue his spell and call another lightning bolt down on the gargoyle that has ended Theo. Let's see. Saving throw, reflex. That's a 6. That's a failure. Gargoyle takes 16 points of electricity damage. Okay, we have 2 more gargoyles to act. One will attack Reef, the other will attack Sin. The first one, tries to slash at Reef with his claws and concuss him with his gore and bite him once again. 3 hits out of 4. Reef suffers 16 points of damage. Fascinated Assassin, and now Sin gets attacked. Bite misses. 17. We have a critical hit on 1 claw. The other claw hits. And a gore hits as well. Sin suffers... Let me pop his sheet out so I know what his... Okay, so he's got DR as well, so 13... Sin suffers 23 points of damage. On Trinia's turn, she has already fascinated the assassins, and she is now going to...
know why guys getting a block penis. That'd be crazy.
She had a thought, but she's going to change course. She's going to cast a spell. She's going to give... Reef is going to get haste. The Reef that gives you 1 extra attack when you full attack at your highest bonus. You also get +1 to your attack rolls and to your AC and to your reflex.
Oh, cool.
Next, Assassin sees that Sin is trying to assist Reef and is going to try and put a stop to that. Sin gets hit once.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Sin suffers 23 points of damage. The gargoyle that Reef hit is going to try to retaliate against him. That is 3 hits for 17 points of damage. Sarah's turn.
Okay. So Sarah, undeterred, sees this guy in front of her, and she's gonna do something that she hasn't done in a very long time. She's just gonna stab the son of a bitch with her dagger.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
18 misses.
So Sarah's gonna try to stab son of a bitch with her dagger. She's a little out of practice. So I'm just fuck, and just kind of like. So she drops the dagger, and while getting it, kind of just like fumbles back a little bit.
Okay.
And I end my turn. And so now Sin. This is fun. Alright, Sin has this gargoyle in front of him. He tried tackling and failed. Or actually, no. So we have this guy over here.
Yeah.
And with his silk, fuck it. Sin's gonna try to gore the guy, the red mantis guy next to him.
Okay, well, you want to make a full attack or just... You're not moving.
Yes.
Because, yeah, you could do, like, Kukri, gore, or Kukri, rapier, gore, or whatever you want to do.
So with that, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna Kukri the gargoyle as well. And I think that's it.
So, yeah, he has... He's like Theo. He's got 2 weapons. So he's got Kukri and another Kukri. He's got that one and the Furious one, or that one and the Gentleman's Foil, and then also the gore. So you can do all that.
Oh, I can do another one? Great. So...
Yeah, you just have to pick a different weapon than that one, the one you just rolled.
Awesome.
Yep, that'll work.
So Sin's gonna do 2 Kukris at the gargoyle while he gores the mantis.
So this one for the weapons, this one for the gore. Got it. Okay. So the +2 hits twice, dealing 18 points of damage. Confirm critical on the Furious for 13. He's raging, right?
No, he's not.
Not raging. Okay. So, all right. So that damage is done. Now the gore. That's a 20 to hit because Drek is flanking. That is 8 points of damage plus sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack.
15. All right. Fascinated. Not fascinated. The assassin, even though Sin just hit it, the gore kind of like spins him around a bit, and he kind of just swings at what's in front of him, and so he's going to target Drek. Drek gets hit twice. Drek takes 20 points of slashing damage. Reef's turn. Allie, you were muted. Don't know if you know that.
I was muted. Okay, so I was asking if Theo looked like. I know they're unconscious, but I guess my point was I wanted to see how far away from consciousness they were. So, like, are they really brutalized, or are they kind of just seeming like they just tipped over the edge?
Theo's slashed up. Theo's slashed up pretty good. Like,
I'm not trying to mitigate.
Yeah, like his fate is not ambiguous.
So there's a chance that what I'm about to do would do nothing for us. But I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds at him here.
Well, Cure Light's a touch spell, so.
It is?
Yeah.
No, oh, I have 50. Yeah, but I am flying. I have 15-foot arms. I'm flying over and going.
Okay, so fly 5-foot step, reach is okay. So no opportunity attacks. Activating a wand, I'm fairly sure is not something that provokes. I'll double check that though, just because I want to make sure I get that right. But yeah, you release the spell from the wand. You don't see any change. You know, maybe some of the wounds close up a little bit, but yeah, Theo doesn't wake up or anything.
Reef looks over at everyone else, realizing the gravity of the situation, and is going to...
Okay, I was right. It doesn't provoke.
I'm going to, as a swift action, just give everyone that +1 AC thing from being Amdura.
Oh, use your Amdura buff thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't have any more action counting me. I'm again gonna bellow at the gargoyle that is now above me, and intimidatingly, like, I'm giving you a chance to live here. Take it and fight someone else, or try to fight me and die.
Alright. Top of the round. One gargoyle is going to go after Reef. The other one is going to try and take advantage of Trinia, who's now exposed. Let's see. We have, against Reef, natural 1 on the bite, critical on the first claw, second claw misses, and a hit on the gore. So Reef takes 15 points of damage. Trinia is only subject to a bite attack, and that misses. She continues to fascinate the assassins, so they are not issue. Drek will take a 5-foot step this way. He's going to call down a lightning bolt on top of the guy that just went after Trinia. Not a great damage roll. But another failed save. 20 points of damage. This gargoyle is going to take a 5-foot step towards Sin. Sin is hit 3 times for 13 points of damage. Attacked again by the next gargoyle. And is hit twice for another 13. Trinia's turn. Trinia, maintaining her performance, continuing to fascinate the gargoyle, or sorry, not the gargoyles, the assassins. She will take a 5-foot step away, and she's going to cast Displacement on herself, which offers her a 50% miss chance against enemy attacks. Okay. Red Mantis Assassin turn. Jeez, Sin unfortunately eats 3 more hits. Takes 32 points of damage. Next is the gargoyle directly under Reef. Bite misses. First claw hits, second claw hits, gore hits. Reef takes 10 points of damage. Sarah's turn.
Alright. So, Sarah is now kind of saying, fuck this. We're pulling up. Actually, no. Sarah has her wand of magic missile, which I have to use fucking Sklar-Quah for first. Sorry.
No, it's use magic device, not spellcraft.
Oops, sorry. So I clicked it. Got to click. Okay.
You failed to activate the wand.
That doesn't count as an action, does it?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Okay, Sarah can't activate the wand, and she's just like, so she's sitting there doing her bard performance, encouraging everyone, and she started to cry because she is useless, and she ends her turn.
Alright, what's Sin doing?
Sin now,
TPK! TPK!
Sin now is like, nah, fuck this. So,
I hope he's raging now.
yeah, he's like, yeah, fuck this, fuck you, fuck everything.
Alright, just choose whichever version of the rage he's going to be using.
Did that. I don't know why it clicked things. I did not mean to do that. Sin is not diplomatically doing shit. Unless you count diplomatically using his kukri. So, the Furious Kukri is gonna go at Mantis. The +2 is gonna go at the Gargoyle.
Alright. Because he's now raging, he gets a +2 to everything to do with the Furious Kukri, at least. First one hits, second one misses. It's 9 points of damage. The +2 hits for 10. He gets 1 sneak attack. Go ahead and roll that for me when you get a chance.
Sorry, what am I rolling again?
Sneak attack,
Sneak
1 time.
Yeah. No.
Alright, so Sin takes out one of the gargoyles.
Bye, bitch.
Alright. Fascinated. So gotta be taking off bleed damage for him. Alright. This assassin. The red mantis assassin sees that Sin is in a weakened state and is going to begin a prayer attack. You watch as the assassin takes their sawtooth sabers, point them down towards the ground, and begin, whilst the tips of the blades are still in the air, is kind of just like weaving them throughout to, just create a certain pattern. Sin needs to make a will saving throw. And the result is... Okay, the prayer attack fails. As Sin did not become fascinated by the display. Reef's turn.
So Reef, realizing the gravity of the situation, is now going to just swing away. Okay, I have one quick question. The haste spell says that you can make an extra full attack.
You get one extra attack when you full attack.
That's what I was clarifying. So using the wand now would let me now next time have an extra full attack, but I couldn't do anything else this round. So I'm going to just slash the shit out of the gargoyle in front of me.
Yes. Well, you're already hasted. Trinia put it on you, so...
Oh, she did?
Yeah, so you already have the extra attack.
Cool. Not great.
Okay, we'll just roll it again, because you get one more at your top bonus. Okay. So 2 of those hit.
Not the nat one. The nat one hurts me.
I mean, yeah, but you have DR, so you actually don't take any damage at all.
Sweet.
So that is 44 points of damage. All right. Okay, so top of the round. You can't see him.
Cool. 5 foot step up away from the gargoyles.
Okay, so you just rise another 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got surrounded and knocked like right away.
Yes, you did. It was exactly how you got yourself killed as Ursula in the last campaign. Or one of the times that you got yourself killed.
True.
You just
one
walked.
Of the 3 times.
You walked at the enemy and you got your head chopped off. That's what happened.
What can I say?
Hi.
This is how I play. I didn't think they were all gonna swoop in like that.
At least you're consistent.
So, like I said, amid the throes of battle, you can't see him, but you definitely hear him as Krojan screams at the top of his lungs for his brethren for at least a few of his brethren to break off and assist you. So with that, 2 from each side, 4 of the Thunder Callers are going to join the fight to help you. Just have to roll initiative for them. Okay. And one of these guys is going to act immediately. So this guy right here. He's going to utilize his spear against the gargoyle. He hits once with it and deals some damage. Assassins, they're a new threat, so they get saves against Trinia's performance. All of them fail again. They're all still fascinated. The gargoyles are going to try to take care of the new threats. The first one to act hits the Thundercaller. 1, 2, 3. All 4 of those hit. And one of them is a critical. Other gargoyle. Miss, hit, miss. Regular hit. Okay. Okay. Thundercaller, utilizing his spear. Oh, that's a crit against the assassin. And an additional regular hit. That's 55 points of damage. Drek's turn. Drek will continue to call down lightning. He's gonna... Oh, he doesn't need to step. He's covered. He's not provoking. Lightning bolt comes down from the sky on top of one of the gargoyles, and it is deleted. Trinia's turn. Trinia will put herself in harm's way. She's going to run through and take an attack of opportunity from one of the gargoyles. Miss. She will cast a spell defensively. Successfully. She touches Sin and heals him with Cure Serious Wounds. This assassin here is going to try and spin around and attack the Thundercaller that just ruined his day with a spear. Natural one, miss, and another miss. More Thundercaller turns. That's 1 hit for a small amount of damage, and 2 misses. Reef, once again, underneath you, you see the gargoyle that is directly below you. Kind of hover upwards towards you to meet you. And it's going to attempt to slash you with a claw. It's 22. That hits. Reef takes 8 points of damage. Sire's turn.
Cool. Sarah is crying. She's tired of nothing working. She's gonna fucking motherfucking and crossbow a bitch. She's gonna crossbow that bitch.
Interesting. So those are both hits. And obviously the red mantis are evil, so you get the bonus damage. That is 29 points of damage. From 2 hits.
Does that kill the motherfucker?
No, it doesn't. It's close, but not quite.
Okay. So, with that, Sarah's like, why won't none of my spells work? At least I have you, crossbow. He's gonna end her turn. And now
Sin, now somewhat healed.
Sin now has somewhat healed. He still has some mantis. He has a mantis and a gargoyle there. This gargoyle's pissing him off. So you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna use some work reprieve. Both of them are gonna get against this gargoyle, because fuck him.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to select another target because the first hit kills the gargoyle.
So he tries to the first one, he's like, oh shit. Like, you dead, cool. So he just goes for the other mantis.
Okay, so the second +2 misses, but the furious hits. And he gets sneak attack, because there's a Thundercaller flanking. So it's 11 points of damage plus sneak attack. Plus 13 is 24. So the assassin is very badly wounded, falls to his knees, still alive for the moment.
What now, bitch? What now? Okay, and I entered.
Oh, do you want to gore him too? You can.
Actually, I do. I forgot that I could do that.
There you go. That's a kill.
Sorry, folks. I'm piling Sin as a favor.
Learning on the job here.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, no. Sin is like, what now, bitch? This is what you get for killing my fucking teammate.
Alright. Extremely frustrated by the fact that its prayer attack failed against Sin last time. The Red Mantis assassin next to him is going to forgo all of those pleasantries and is just going to swing for the fences. Try and kill him where he stands. Thankfully, this assassin no longer benefits from sneak attack. So Sin is merely dropped unconscious instead of killed as he gets hit twice and suffers 23 points of damage. And Sin does not have the thing that lets him not die. I don't think he does.
What?
No, I was saying I don't think he has the thing that lets him like be like nuh-uh when he drops to 0. I don't think he has that. So, alright, Sin's unconscious for now.
Okay, I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Reef's turn.
Okay, so we've seen how fucking damaged he is going to right here. Throw down. So it's gonna hit technically, from what I understand. Where's the thing? It's gonna hit like, okay, sorry, these tiles. It's gonna be here. I'm gonna fly up, and I'm gonna drop down this. Where'd the fucking button go? Oh.
You're just gonna drop a tree on them?
Yes.
Alright, all 3 fail their saves as you presented a new threat to them, so although really once the tree is dropped out on them, they will essentially snap out of it. So yeah, gonna be a fun time trying to figure out how much damage this does.
Yeah, I just fly up, spawn a tree, and watch that tree just come crashing down on top of them.
Okay. Let's see here.
I have the engine of timelessness for Theo's body, don't worry.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is just gonna be let's see, rules for falling objects.
I got 19 health left. I ain't fucking around. Dropping bombs.
How high up are you dropping this from?
Well, I was already like 20 feet in the air, and I flew up my movement speed.
So you flew up your speed. Okay, got it. I'm just making sure I roll the right amount of damage. That's all.
Yeah, makes sense.
I will say the table that they have to determine like the damage rolls, it seems low. So, I'm just gonna roll double the roll for a colossal object.
Thank you.
Because it's a tree that probably weighs like a ton. So, I feel like that's appropriate.
I agree. I think that's valid.
I'm gonna give them a reflex save.
Also fair.
2 of them fail the number that I set in my head. So the one that passed will take half damage. You kill... I'm just gonna... So I can access the tokens a little easier, I'm just gonna delete the lines. You kill one of them outright. The one that failed takes 67 points of damage. And because he was hit, he's no longer fascinated. The other one takes 33 points of damage as he just barely get out of the way. He's also no longer fascinated. So 1 kill and about 100 points of damage total. Well, actually more than that. More like 170. Forgot about the one that died. Not bad, all things considered. All right, we're back at the top. You know, you can kind of look around as the battle's going on. You see that, like, you know, some of the Thunder Callers have fallen. A good amount of the assassins and the other gargoyles have fallen. So I'm gonna try and start removing some tokens from the map to indicate this. All right. This Thundercaller goes next. He will do spear things. He's going to move to flank first. But it doesn't help him. He rolls a 19. It's not enough. Two gargoyles are going to go next. One will... Actually, they're both just going to deal with the Sklar-Quah members that are assaulting them. They deal with the threat in front of them first, so let's see here. 2 claws. 1 hit. Three hits on the other one. Okay, this guy no longer fascinated, although prone and under the weight of a tree. really pinned if you think about it. He's gonna struggle to free himself from underneath this tree. No, not gonna work. The other one is still fascinated. Okay. Next Thundercaller moves. He's going to try and protect Sin from taking any further damage. He actually kills the assassin in front of him. Drek drops another lightning bolt. Oh, finally, a save for the gargoyle. One of the gargoyles.
Am I supposed to be making... There's no death saving throws in Pathfinder, is there?
There are, but not in the same way that they work in 5e, but you took enough damage to just be full dead immediately.
Okay. Wait, full dead?
Yeah, you're full dead. You've been full.
Oh, fuck,
You've been full dead
man.
this whole time.
I thought I could be fucking... Ah!
They put you to
Damn!
they put you down to minus 15.
I thought I could do a lot more than that.
Nah, they put you down to minus 15, which exceeds your con score. So you are dead.
This is my fucking karma for killing 3 of my players in D&D.
Not all is lost. I will explain what happens after the fight. So, next up is the Red Mantis assassin that narrowly avoided the tree. He's going to move to here, realize that he can't reach Reef, and instead he's going to take another step and try to attack Trinia. Trinia is hit. No sneak attack. But she takes 16 points of slashing damage. On Trinia's turn, she continues her performance. Because there is only one left that is still fascinated, she is going to alter her performance a bit. You kind of hear a change in the key of her notes that she's playing. And she's going to look past the assassin that's directly in front of her at the one that's fascinated. And you just hear her very, like, you know, stoically, but with a purpose, look at the guy, and she just says, "Go away." And she turns her bardic performance into a suggestion spell. And that's a failed save. So he is subject to that suggestion on his next turn. Two more Thundercallers get to go. One of them is going to crit this gargoyle next to him for a whole lot of damage. The other one, unfortunately, misses twice. Sarah's turn.
Alright, so Sarah is going to actually run up this way, and I'm going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Sin.
Okay. No, you're not.
Sarah hysterically laughing. Like, you know the type of laughter that you get when you're just like, you're at the end of your rope and you're like, nothing works. Nothing works. I can't do anything. She is in this hysterical laughter, like, what is my life phase?
Yeah, I can just see it now. Sarah just having her mental breakdown as all her friends are dying around her. I really should just force you to take arcane armor training at 13th level. I swear. I'm not gonna do that, but
I don't know, because the issue that none of my fucking spells work.
I mean, it would at least reduce the failure chance to 5. But all right. With that being said, and done or not done technically, Sin is unconscious and bleeding out. I need a Constitution check, please.
All right. I am now regretting not doing Rage Constitution, but it's fine. It's fine, right?
Okay.
It's fine.
So, 14, Sin stabilizes.
Yeah!
So you no longer have to make rolls for Sin unless he gets attacked or unless he gets struck again.
I mean, Sin doesn't say that because Sin is unconscious. But, like, mentally, he's like, yeah, I'm not dying yet. Alright.
Alright, so, Reef's turn. To kind of reset the battlefield here, we have 2 very badly wounded gargoyles, 1 very badly wounded assassin that is pinned under a tree, another that is standing next to Trinia, and then the one that she has suggested to leave. And that last one has actually not been touched at all. But go ahead, Reef.
Alright, so as far up as I am, this is the one that's been suggested to, correct?
No, it's this one. This one is completely lucid and in control of all of his faculties right now.
Alright, Reef is just going to come flying down from the height he dropped the tree, just full force charge at him on the scythe and just dive bomb charge, trying to cut him down.
Alright. Let's see it. Holy. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you moved really much, but you, well, no, yeah, you descended, so that would be...
I went straight down.
Okay.
So I was in range because I flew up in range, so then I have the 15 feet.
Okay, so
5
5-foot descent to put
along
yourself
every
in reach, if I have that right. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so they both hit. You take 8 points of self-damage after your DR. That is 53 points of damage to the assassin. He's dead. Leaving 2 assassins and 2 gargoyles left.
Reef, at this point, just bellows like an actual dragon's roar, and you can just see, like, blood spittle coming from his face, wounds are just coming, and literally steam's coming off of him, as he then just lines up and starts charging towards the next one. My turn's over. He's just full berserk right now. He's not aware of how close he is.
Alright. You watch as more of in the surrounding fight, more of the assassins and the gargoyles and, again, still some more of the Sklar-Quahs, continue to fall. But at the top of the next round, it is going to be this guy. My ping will work. There we go. Goes next. He, thanks to being flanking with his buddy, you watch as he stabs this gargoyle through the back of the head with his spear and kills it. The next gargoyle to act will try and fly up towards Reef. The distance that he has to travel means that he only gets 1 attack. So he's going to spend it on a bite. That is a natural 20, though luckily only a 15 on the confirm roll. So Reef takes just 4 points of damage. 2 assassins next. The first one is the one that is pinned under the tree. Is again going to try and squirm around and free himself. He's an escape artist check. He is not strong enough to do that. The other one is going to, as per Trinia's suggestion, walk away. Moving his speed of 30 feet. 1 more space, I believe. All right. 5-foot step for that Thundercaller. But unfortunately, he cannot hit the gargoyle that is next to him. Drek still with the lightning bolt spell active. Still has a few of those left to cast. He casts another one. And, oh, natural one on the save. He succeeds where the Sklar-Quah guy failed, and he deletes the last gargoyle of the group that you are fighting. Trinia. Her turn begins. Reef, you don't hear any noise coming from Trinia, but something compels you to look at her. And you see an anger in her eyes that you have not seen probably since you guys chased her down and captured her to prevent her from getting caught by Queen Iliosa.
Yeah.
She, again, with purpose, walks underneath you over to the place that I just dropped her. And she's going to look down at the pitiful red Mantis assassin that is buried under this tree. And she will draw her mithril dagger. And she's going to attempt to stab him right between the eyes. She hits, although not where she wanted. The assassin, still able to move his head, dodges enough so that the blade grazes his shoulder instead. He takes just 3 points of damage. Thundercaller is going to go over here. And he just brains this dude with the tip of his spear. He is no more. The last Thundercaller is going to simply allow that assassin to walk away. He is going to run over in the direction of where Krojan's group is. And he's going to rejoin the fight against the remaining assassins. They kind of break off as the remaining Sklar-Quah engage them. Whereas you look as the picture kind of clears as Krojan has now engaged the mysterious man that you spotted during the trial of the totem in, for now, what appears to be single combat. You go ahead and you take. I'll have Sarah do it first, and she's the next to act. Sarah, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I see everything.
You do see everything, and you see that Krojan is in real trouble.
Where's Krojan? Not that it matters. I'm dead.
Krojan's up here. The guy that he is fighting is obviously winning the fight.
Who is he fighting?
This dude. He's the guy. I'll show his like card again. He's the guy that.
No, they were kind of far apart, so I could tell.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So let me add them to the initiative real fast while you're planning your move.
The Cinderlander.
Yes. He has a name that's just his alias. That he is known as by travelers and adventurers alike. He is often contracted to act as a guide in the region. And he just really hates the Shoanti. That's, Oh, I had the wrong token selected. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. It would be up here then, because it's the same round. All right. All right, Sarah, go ahead with your turn.
Sorry, I'm just checking a couple of things. Sarah is. I'm move right here. And I swear to God, this better fucking work. If this doesn't work, I'ma, like, break down. That's up there, okay. And I'm gonna cast Discordant Blast. Oh my god, thank God.
Wow, okay.
It's gonna be a 30-foot cone state burst, aimed right on this guy.
Okay. Let's see here. Measure cone. Alright, you're within range. $35 hits his touch. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, no, the damage just happens. So takes 7 points of sonic damage. 35 does push him a little bit. Anything else for your turn?
I think that's everything I can do. So I moved my max movement and then I did my attack. So
Right.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's like it's not the most powerful, but I did some damage, managed to push him away a little bit.
You did something, yes. All right, so the Cinderlander's turn. First thing you notice is that he doesn't instruct his Fire Pelt Cougar to attack. He basically just has it kind of scanning the area for potential threats. With that, he is going to aim his repeating crossbow right at Crojan. Fires 3 shots.
Shit.
Natural 1.
Thank.
25 on the second. And a 14 on the third. That's a miss.
Oh, hey, we've seen that man before.
You have.
With that guy, yeah, we've seen him before.
Yes, you have.
We almost got kicked by him, I think. Or like fucking beat by him.
Alright, so that is going to roll that right. He has a spell active, so I'm just making sure that I rolled the correct damage. Crojan takes 26 points of damage. Alright. Sin is unconscious but stable. So he does nothing for now. Reef's turn.
So I want to go after him, to be honest.
Do it. Do it.
Reef is berserking. He's not aware at all of his ability to live. Which of my spells is the Enduro ones?
The
'Cause
ones, any of the ones that have like a little number 2 to the left of them.
Thank you. They apparently have a single spell left. I'm going to just come barreling into him, full force, charge, swing scythe, try to knock him off his feet in the process, kind of, just... Let's see if it works.
Alright, so I guess we're calling this a charge then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Panzer, look at me.
Alright, so 1 point of damage to yourself. 34 hits. Deal 24 points of damage to the Cinderlander.
Reef is going, why are you doing this? But he's just bellowing at Intraconic. Who the fuck do you think you are? And Reef is just gonna keep swinging and like literally trying to like gnash at him with his teeth as he's like being blocked by this Cinderlander. Alright, my turn.
Alright. Okay. It is Drek's turn at the top of the round. Drek is going to see you fly off, and he's gonna run his tiny ass as far as his little legs can carry him. Getting to about there. And he is going to continue trying to drop lightning bolts on people, and he's going to this time try to drop one on the Cinderlander's head. 21 makes the save. So the Cinderlander takes 10 points of electricity damage.
Okay.
Trojan's turn. Trojan looks up after falling to a knee after getting hit by the Cinderlander. He says nothing to Reef, but Reef, you swear out of the corner of your eye, you see like the slightest of nods of acknowledgement for what you've done.
Okay.
He's already raging, of course. He is going to take a 5-foot step, a rather decisive, purposeful 5-foot step towards the Cinderlander, and he's going to unleash a string of attacks using his Earthbreaker. And he crits the fuck out of him on the first swing. Holy shit.
Project. We might not get along always. On this front, we do.
You watch as the impact of the first strike is so significant that it actually dislocates the Cinderlander's shoulder. He hits the Cinderlander for 42 points of bludgeoning damage with that one swing. Unfortunately, his second and third swings both miss. But it is a crushing blow to his enemy. Trinia is going to stop her performance. She's going to take a 5-foot step towards Sin. And with a touch, Sarah, make a perception check, quick.
Okay.
Could be something funny, hopefully.
I'm assuming we can't say our previous perception check was just so perfect enough to do it again.
13. I mean, you're standing close enough. It's fine. So she reaches down towards Sin, and you just hear her whisper, "Get up, dumbass," and she heals him.
So
with,
bad.
with a cure serious wound, Sin is now awake but still prone. And it's now Sarah's turn.
Sorry, I'm just taking notes. Okay. So Sarah's gonna actually pop over here. And since we're playing crossbow battles now, she's gonna take her, this is Sin. She's gonna take her crossbow and fire it at the Cinderlander.
Both of those miss. Really just the one misses because you moved a lot, but
I thought I moved 20.
right, but if you move more than 5, you can only take. Oh wait, no, it's a repeating. No, it's not a repeating crossbow. It's just a light crossbow.
No, it's,
So yeah,
it's a holy light crossbow. Yeah, no,
so yeah,
good. Okay.
just one shot.
Alrighty, that's fine.
All right.
It misses, but I've tried. And my turn.
No worries. Okay, so the Cinderlander, now very badly injured. He begins to look around to try and maybe find some kind of exit strategy here. He is going to yell to his fire pelt, and then both of them are going to take the withdraw action and try to get out of dodge without provoking opportunity attacks. They both of them try to just sort of like slit past the smaller battle that's still raging between the Sklar-Quah and the assassins. They're going to move their full speed. And it is Sin's turn. So Sin, I assume, stands up.
I forgot that Sin was alive now. Okay.
Yeah, so I assume he stands up.
So Sin tries to stand up. I have to roll either from there, or do I just stand?
No, he just gets up. It's his move action to stand.
Alright, Sin stands, and he just looks around and takes in what's happening around him. He looks over, he goes, "Oh shit, Theo's down!" Because he was being a little bit involved earlier. Also, is he still raging?
Down for a while.
No, the rage would have ended when he went out, I think.
That's what I thought. Let me just turn off rage. Okay, so Sin's just gonna run over to Theo and see if he's still alive.
I'm not.
That uses up the rest of my action.
Make a heal check for Sin. I mean, Sin's killed a lot of people, so it doesn't really take a lot for him to know when someone is dead. And he is
the pool of blood to speak for itself.
He is, you can imagine, given that it's Sin, that there's probably not a ton of emotion coming from him, but he knows.
Like, shit, bro's dead.
Ghost Theo is just poking at Sin.
With that,
I'm gonna cry.
And with that, I got nothing else for Sin to do.
It is Reef's turn.
There's still someone alive that we have to kill.
Well, the Cinderlander is currently trying to escape. You can let him escape if you want, or you can go after him. Up to you guys.
I'll be here. You guys do what you want.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, so.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be with you spiritually.
Nor do you have anything to do.
Alright.
All right, Reef.
Cinderlandsman is running.
Yeah, he's trying to hightail it out.
Yeah.
Crojan kind of just looks up at you and doesn't say anything at first. He's kind of just waiting to see what you do.
Oh, Reef is literally going to charge after him and immediately swing again.
Okay. You fly off and charge towards him. Do you look back at all, or do you just go?
Yeah, Reef looks back with a grin.
Okay. You watch as Crojan kind of does like a half-hearted like reach out to like either stop you or get your attention, but you know, it's not enough to really get your attention. You're just full throw, like send it, like I'm killing this man.
Yeah.
All right, so you get within reach, you swing your scythe, and you kill him. The fire pelt that was with him keeps running for now.
Reef is bellowing after that cat.
Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't turn around. It's very clear that the cougar wants no part of you. It's not a fighter. It's more of just like a guardian / lookout than anything else. So yeah,
it was a companion animal, and it
keep running.
It's
just running.
Yeah.
Reef
turns and bellows at the gargoyles and the red mantises in front of him. Just hovering over them, wings spread out, and scythe just dripping gore on top of them.
As the Cinderlander falls, you see that the battle is just about over. Several more dead bodies are strewn about, both Red Mantis and Sklar-Quah. The remaining stragglers are fleeing. And it would appear that the Sklar-Quah, as well as you guys, though not without losses, have saved the camp and driven off the assault.
With a lot of losses.
Yeah. I will say that not every Sklar-Quah token that I removed is a dead one. Is more just to reduce clutter. But yeah, there are several dead from their number. Not enough that it would be like a crushing loss. But you know, also a not insignificant number. So with that, you guys do what you can to help the Sklar-Quah. They immediately tend to the dead, and prepare them as best they can to be eventually taken away to the Calamounds. You guys also, of course, need to consider, Theo's situation.
Yeah, do you get a diamond? What are you doing with me? I'm just like a dead body right here.
Well, if you heard
But
me
if you let me die, I could come back as a healer. One of those.
Are you saying that Are you saying that I'm a terrible healer?
I don't know. Are you?
The spell failure is terrible. The spell
I
failure
don't
is
know.
terrible.
I don't know. What do you use to heal?
I now have
spells and wands and stuff.
Oh, that reminds me. So since the battle is over, I cast Reviving Finale.
Okay.
What's that?
So go ahead and cast that.
To end. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Where am I? I'm gonna move to my allies and do that.
Reef is just finished smothering Theo's body in the engine of timelessness.
All right, so you
but
preserve.
I'm already dead. I can't regain 2d6 hit points.
Well, no, you don't. But what Reef is doing is going to preserve your body.
Okay.
So yeah, you use the Unguna Timelessness. You just pour it all over Theo. You don't even like pay attention to the fact that you don't need the entire bottle to cover Theo. You just dump it all over him.
Yeah, Reef is still rage brain, doing best, seeing
Yeah.
dead friend, just pour bottle, do best, look up Crojack, grab Crojack's collar. Why dead? Not dead. Why dead?
Why dead? Because dead
Um,
surrounded. Although you can't commune with the dead, so I'm just talking to myself.
There,
Well, yeah, Reef literally grabbed Crojack, pointed at Theo, and said, "Why dead?" Then pointed at Crojack, not dead. Then back at Theo, dead.
but yeah, there are no negative effects to overusing the substance.
Good. Good.
I cast gun.
Good.
So with that, like I said, you guys kind of just help the Sklar-Quah deal with the aftermath of the fight, clean up the camp as best they can. And then eventually, I believe it is the next morning, so I'll give you guys like rest hit points and all
What about
that.
my girlfriend? My girlfriend doesn't know that I died.
We're gonna get to that. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Or maybe she does and she just isn't here yet.
So let's see.
I went down like a champ. I took all those hits like a champ.
11 plus 13. All right, so that's all rest HP back. I don't know what Crojan's number is. I'm just gonna fucking add.
Motherfucker.
Right. Okay. Nothing befalls any of you at night. In fact, most of the Sklar-Quah doesn't even bother to go to sleep. They kind of just stay awake, just to be absolutely certain that there's not going to be a second ambush. They kind of acknowledge, Crojan particularly, acknowledges the role that you all had in saving the camp and particularly saving him. So he declares that all of you be allowed to have your rest while he and the rest of the Sklar-Quah will stand vigil over the camp. That'll ensure that you guys get all your spells back and what have you.
Let's go.
The shaman as well as the chieftain and the thunder callers that were out with those two, they returned the following morning. Advance the day here. Okay. And they, predictably, they still find the camp in a bit of shambles. And he is going to invite all of you inside his personal yurt to speak with you all. He sees that Theo has fallen, and he is going to address Reef specifically. I guess just because he's seen like you with the crown before, he kind of just guesses that you're the leader here. He's just going to pull you aside at first, just to talk one-on-one and say, "You've done us a great service by saving our camp. I see, unfortunately, that your friend was not so fortunate. He fell in the battle. What would you have me do? Because I do have the means to help you."
Okay. Reef stops raging on hearing this.
Well, it's the next morning. You wouldn't be raging anyway.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That makes sense. I was going to say, he's just going to look at it and be like, well, then next morning, Reef is dead.
What?
Well, no, you would have rested, so it's...
Well, no, I'm making a joke, because the moment Reef stopped raging, he went unconscious.
Yeah, well, no, that's...
Unconscious and dead are two different things.
No, that's more of a... It's more of an error in calculation with the character sheets and anything else. You're not dead.
I didn't think I was dead. I thought I went unconscious, but then
no, you're not.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm just gonna do that. We'll say that's what your
Awesome.
health is now.
Cool. So then Reef is going to say, of course, I want you to save my friend if you can. I'm sorry. I straighten up his armor a bit from where I grabbed it the night before and was screaming at him. And dusting off my little grubby like fingerprints that are on it, and say, if you can save Theo, please do. I know you have your own that you could also use it for, so I'm extremely grateful for you even offering, and I'm sorry for the rage yesterday.
He turns around and he grabs this large sort of like sack that he has in his living space's yurt. He reaches down inside, and while he's rummaging through this bag, he looks up at you and says, "I'm sure that in your time here, you've learned at least some of our traditions. I would have you know that if you all were of our people, we would not be doing this. We would follow our tradition and have your friend taken to the Calamounds. But you all, although we see you and treat you as Shawanti now, that is not what you were when you arrived here. We understand that you operate outside of our traditions. And so, as I said, I can help you." And he pulls out a pretty good sized diamond out of his bag.
Aha! A diamond!
Reef drops down in height enough that he is now eye level with Crowjack and says, "How could I repay you?"
Where the hell did he find it? My question.
They trade. They do a lot of things.
So Crojan walks over to stand next to the shaman, and he just looks at you and he says, "What you did last night, that made us brothers. And brothers help each other. You owe us nothing, for the debt has already been paid through the battle."
Reef just silently nods, stoically, the stoicism breaking and a toothy little grin coming across his face.
And
just reaches out a hand in camaraderie and grabs his forearm, gives a good hearty shake.
Yeah, and he actually pulls you in and gives you an embrace. Like, it's very out of character for someone like Crojan to do that, but he's been very well shaken up by what occurred. And he is just glad to still be alive, and that his people may be a bit diminished, they still live on, they still have their territory, and that is worth, it's priceless to them. So with that, the elder sun shaman begins the ritual, or the spell, the raise dead spell. He you hear him kind of just chanting and singing in the Shawanti language, to beseech the forces of the great beyond to allow Theo to return to the world of the living. The spell takes just 1 minute to cast, at which point the spell succeeds, and Theo is once again able to draw breath as he is alive yet again. So, what this means in terms of game notes, Theo, you are back to life. You start with hit points. Yeah, you're alive. You're alive. Yeah, you start with hit points equal to your number of hit dice, so that's 11. You have 2 permanent negative levels, and when I say permanent, I mean like you need magical means to remove them. But yeah, 2 negative levels from the ordeal of having died and being brought back to life. What else here?
I need magic to do that. Okay.
Yeah, certain spells, usually restoration, will take care of it.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't just fall off on their own. You're gonna need spell casting to get rid of them.
Okay.
Let's see here. You don't cast spells, so I don't have to worry about that. You weren't poisoned. You weren't diseased. You didn't have any ability damage. So yeah, just the 2 negative levels. But other than that, you are once again alive with 11 hit points. You wake up.
Yippee,
You are
I'm
surrounded
alive.
by your friends as well as the chieftain and the chief Reddy Clar, the sun shaman and Crojan. And once
I
they
just wake up and I go, well, did we at least win?
Yes, we won.
All right. Theo lays back down and goes, I need a nap.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Also, a shower. You might be covered in goo. Take goo. Take goo.
I feel, what is on me?
I I didn't think we'd be able to save you today, and I thought I was gonna have to backpack around a body in the desert for a few weeks, so I covered you in the Dungeon of Timelessness we bought on our first day or two together because, well, it keeps dead bodies from rotting.
I mean, would you rather we looted you and just left your corpse?
We
Well,
could
I
have also
mean,
buried you in the cow mounds.
That too.
opportunistically, strategically, like, I mean, you guys can do whatever you want.
Do you appreciate that we brought you back?
Yes.
Would you? Okay, cool. Then we made the right choice. Huzzah!
But no, when Sarah said that he would just rather us loot you, I was like, well, opportunistically, strategically, you can do whatever you want.
You're
now
right. It made me laugh.
I mean,
I'm not
great.
gonna
We
lie.
can fix you being alive. And Sarah pulled out her deck.
Now, I know that I kind of just glossed over it in the moment. But should I assume that you guys had like looted the Cinderlander, as well as like
Probably,
the
but
assassins that you
I
killed?
wouldn't be a
Because
part
then,
of that.
because
Absolutely.
I'll just make a list of all the loot and I'll put it in Discord later.
I figured yes, we would have gone through the battlefield at the end once we realized to account for the missing, the wounded, the dead, and then go through and take any materials that we could find useful. Same with Krojak's crew and everything like that. I will. And I'm gonna say that Reef pretty much acted like a fucking rabid dog towards anyone who tried to get close to the Cinderlander, but anything else he just didn't loot. Not saying he didn't want to, he just was too focused on that.
All right.
So if everyone else wants to loot of the other bodies, then yes. I don't
Yeah,
want to.
I'll make a list of the loot and I'll throw it in Discord later.
This grapefruit's really good.
With the resurrection done, the sun shaman looks at you all and says, "Okay, I think we've kept you waiting long enough." And he kind of just gestures for everybody to sit down on the floor in a big circle. And he is going to begin explaining what you guys need to know. So now is the time to open up Sirenscape if you don't have it open.
Adibidi.
Let me know when you guys are ready. We all there?
Wait, what?
No, I'm just
I
saying.
am
I'm just saying.
Sirenscapeable.
Yeah, I'm just saying to make sure you have Sirenscape open if you don't already. Because I'm gonna.
Sirenscape is
I
open,
have.
just
I'm
not
getting
here
it open
in
now.
Sirenscape.
All right. Yeah, just because big lore dump coming. That's why.
Okay.
It's loading.
Okay.
Click to start.
Yep. Hold on. I actually just realized that I didn't have a crucial bit of my notes open that I need to have open for this part. Okay. And away we go.
Many hundreds of years ago, a man named Mandravis gathered a small group of heroes to fight a despotic blue dragon named Gazavon, and my ancestor was one who joined this crusade. This ancestor, a shaman named Amarund, was gone for months. When she finally returned, she was not the same woman. Her hands shook, her eyes carried a haunted stare, and she cried out in fear at night. She spoke little of what she had experienced while fighting at Mandravis' side, but did say that they were successful in defeating Kazavon, and that the dragon's fortress of Sklar-Quah in Bergzen was now under Mandravis' control. While Kazavon had been defeated, his will to live was so immense that even the remains of his body twitched. The heroes attempted to destroy the remains, but key fragments of the dragon's skeleton resisted even the most destructive spells. Mandravis tasked the 7 surviving heroes, among them Amarund, with each claiming one of the bony relics of Gazavon's body and taking them far from Sklar-Quah. None of the 7 would communicate where they were going to the others or to Mandravis in hopes of ensuring that their chosen relics would remain hidden and guarded for all time in order to prevent the dragon from returning to life. Amarun told this story to her fellow shamans and revealed that her secret relics were the dragon's fangs, which she called Midnight's Teeth. She and the other shamans chose the ancient pyramid on the shores of Conqueror's Bay as the Fang's reliquary. After hiding them in a secret room deep inside the pyramid, Amarund and her descendants swore to ensure the Fangs would remain safe. For generations, they maintained their task until Chiliax invaded and drove us off. The few survivors who knew the secret of the Fangs were forced to flee with their kin into the Cinderlands. For the next 3 centuries, the knowledge was passed from Sun Shaman to Sun Shaman, and we have watched with fearful eyes as the city of Korvosa has grown up around our ancient reliquary.
That's the end of the tale, at least. There are a couple other things if you want to ask about them. But
Yeah, so Corvosa is around. Oh dear. Well, I have an idea of how the Queen's getting this power. Oh, that's not
the
good.
shaman makes it a point to mention once you bring that up, to say that the fragments of Kazavon's soul are like seeds. Once they find soil in which to grow, they can bloom into a mighty tree. And he says this is likely what has happened with Queen Iliosa, that her own cruelty and strength have been greatly enhanced by the fangs. And the shaman also, he stops to think for a moment, and then he says, what's worse is that now she possesses 2 souls, her own and the one grown from the fragment of Kazavon's. Having 2 souls in one body would grant her incredible power over her own mortality.
We've literally watched her get shot in the head with an arrow and pull it out and live.
To that
So
he
this makes sense.
to that he just grimly nods in your direction. At this point, he is going
How do we
to
stop her?
let me play the voice line that has to do with the effects of the teeth, and we'll see if that has answers. Let's see.
The fragments of Kazavan's soul are like seeds.
That's what I just
Once
said.
they find soil in which to grow, they can bloom into a mighty tree. The cruelty and strength of Iliosa would be fertile soil indeed. Now she possesses 2 souls, her own, and one grown from the fragment of Kazavan's. Such a thing would give one great power over their own mortality. Defeating such a creature will not be easy. I believe there is wisdom in you participating in a ritual called the Blessing of the Ancestors. Have you an ancestor or spirit known to you that you have a strong bond with?
Yes.
Does a brother count?
If he's an older brother.
So
Or spirit?
you guys are thinking about different people that you know, or knew that might fit the bill. And as this discussion is going on, Sarah, you feel a flare up of energy coming from your pack or wherever you keep your items. What do you do? Oh, sorry. Hold on. I think I have you turned down on my side because of the echo before. Okay. Sorry.
There
If
was
you
an
were,
echo before?
yeah, the Sirenscape was echoing
you're echoing.
through your mic, so I had turned you down. So I didn't hear you
I
responded.
don't know how that was happening.
I don't
Because
know either. I just
I'm using headphones. How the fuck did that happen?
so like I said, flare up of energy coming from your pack. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna figure out what the source of that energy is.
Okay. You open up your bag and you are immediately drawn to the Harrow deck.
Of course it is. Okay.
Are we doing another harrowing?
Not quite.
So I'm gonna bring out the Harrow deck.
As you produce the Harrow deck, you watch as Zalara's spirit comes forth from the deck. And seeing this, the shaman again directs everyone to return to their positions, just seated on the floor. And he instructs everyone to hold hands with the person next to them, because it's a crucial part of this ritual that he's about to prepare.
Okay.
All right.
So, do we have to put ourselves in a circle or?
I mean, you don't necessarily have to with the tokens. You don't get theater of the mind it. But
Okay, cool.
you guys sit in a circle. You all join hands, and the ritual begins.
Spirits, ancestors, we seek your wisdom. How might these brave heroes defeat their enemy?
Fate of steel, Cerithial, her cage for years sustained, 4 enthralled in lost Sklar-Quah, undead to keep her chained. A spirit first, Red War his thirst still stands at post of old. A second foe, infernal soul waits high in tower cold. In Kemmel's grime, third bides his time, then vents his killing breath. On a stone, mid ash and bone, the final dreams of death. The spirits worn and battle torn and locked in their damnation. The chains once hold at last grows old and ushers in salvation. Yet hope remains amid the chains when Blade's stone cage has crumbled. Friends to dread, and death to the dead, keys to Kazavon humbled.
So that is in the handout that I have now revealed to all of you. That way you don't have to remember it. You'll just have it.
Thank you.
It's handout 4-3. If you're wondering why there is no 4-2, there is one. The materials just have them out of order for some reason. Yeah. So that is the response from Zalara as far as how to go about defeating Kazavon. She mentions an item called Sarithiel. I'll allow for a knowledge, history, or arcana check to know about Sarithiel.
I am doing that. I'm just trying to figure out which one's best.
I can't do that.
They're about the same. So I'm gonna go history.
Okay. Not great. Let me you'll get some information. I'm just gonna roll for I'll have Trinia like help. We'll see what happens here. Her history knowledge isn't even that good. Her arcana is better. She'll roll that. And she only did slightly better. But that'll bring the total up to a 20 with an 8 another. So Sarithiel is a major artifact, magical artifact. It comes in the form of a sword. It is said that this sword was crafted by the goddess Iomade herself, as a gift to the great grandfather of Mandravis, the guy that was mentioned earlier as the one who had Sklar-Quah under his control. The sword was handed down through the generations, finally entering the possession of Mandravis. And he used it to great effect to conquer not just the denizens of Kazavon that inhabited the place, but also many of the orc tribes that inhabit the nearby Hold of Belkson. It is said that the sword has additional effects against worshippers of the evil god Zon-Kuthon. It also is an intelligent weapon that has several other benefits to its wielder, but the check just wasn't high enough to learn everything about it. You can take away from this information that this is essentially the MacGuffin that will give you a chance against Queen Iliosa if you're able to retrieve it.
Okay.
There are additional effects that occur as a result of participating in the blessing of the ancestors. So let's get that out of the way now before I go into other lore stuff. I'll have to ask Tristan out of game because this requires a choice from each of you. So two things happen. First, I'll give you the one that just happens to everybody without having to do anything. You gain a benefit called Infused Soul, which means that the next time that you fail a saving throw against a death effect. Now, I want to be clear about this. This is not getting hit with a weapon and killed. This is a spell that outright kills you, or some such effect that just ends you immediately. The next time that you fail a save against an effect like that, the effect is negated, and instead you are simply stunned for 1 round. This protection can save you 1 time from any such death effect. and it'll function anywhere in the world. So it doesn't even need to be inside Scarwall or whatever. Anywhere in the world, if you are hit by a death effect, it will protect you one time. The other effect, I am going to ask each of you to choose either a weapon in your possession or a suit of armor, or if you own a shield and you want to use the shield, you can choose that. If you
So it has to
choose,
be a suit of armor in our possession, correct?
yeah, a suit of armor or a weapon or a shield in your possession. If you choose a weapon, the weapon will gain the Undead Bane weapon special ability, which means that you deal an additional 2d6 damage to undead creatures when you hit. If you choose armor or a shield, I need to remind myself of exactly what this does. Give me 1 second. But you gain, or whatever item you choose gains the Ghost Touch magical property, which I believe that entitles you to, let me see here, magic armor. Where are you? There you are. Okay, magic armor, ghost touch, ghost touch. Where is ghost touch? Where the fuck is ghost touch? Here we go. Ghost touch. Okay, so ghost touch means that the whatever enhancement bonus and armor bonus that come with the item will also function against incorporeal creatures. Whereas normally it does not function against those creatures because they typically use like touch attacks. But with this bonus, or by putting this on the armor, you'll gain your respective armor enhancement bonuses against incorporeal creatures as well. So you don't have to let me know right now, but that is the choice before you. Either a
Sarah
weapon,
chooses weapon.
or a suit of armor, or a shield.
Sarah chooses weapon. She chooses her holy crossbow.
Okay, so perfect. Let me make a note of that so I don't forget.
I'm so torn.
I
mean,
while you're deciding, I'm gonna go into some of the other things that are happening. Just for the sake of setting the time of day currently, when the ritual, the blessing of the ancestors ritual completes, it is sunrise of the following day. They specifically time the ritual out to begin 2 hours before sunrise. That way, when dawn breaks, the ritual is complete. So it is now wheel day. And each of you in turn are going to receive one or more messages. That's kind of what we've got going on here. So first, Reef, you're going to be the first recipient of a message. You hear it's actually the familiar voice of Vondilla in your mind.
All right.
And she says, "Hi, Reef. We have some good news. We found our parents. Corvosa isn't safe for them right now, as you know, so Nadia is currently taking them out of the city to lay low."
Reef answers back and says, "I'm so very glad you are all alive. If your sister is in hiding with family, does that mean you are coming to Corvosa?" There should be 25 words.
Yeah, you after a few moments you get a response, and she says, "Oh yeah, I never left. I'm helping out with the beginnings of a rebellion, actually. I'll tell you all about it when you get back."
Reef answers, "Be safe. Queen very dangerous. Can't die easily. Also, tell Gerald I sent you. Use whatever you need shop.
Okay. Theo gets the next message. Theo, you hear Leori's voice once again. And she is distraught. Turns out she had been scrying on you guys while you were fighting, and she watched you get clapped. And she, you can you feel the connection being made for the sending message, and she's just trying to fight back tears as she's talking to you, but she's like, oh my God, you're alive. How? What happened? I was watching you guys, and it looked like such a cool party, and it cuts off there. She ran out of words.
How many words do you get for message again?
I wasn't keeping
25.
track of how many I said there, but 25.
25, okay. I missed it to her.
You kind of broke up there. I didn't catch what you said. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I said, yup, not dead. Found diamond. All's good now. I miss you.
So glad.
All right, so there's a prolonged silence before you get another response. And she just says, I'm just glad you're okay. I'll see you soon. And you don't hear anything else. Right after Theo kind of relaxes after getting that message, Sarah, it's your turn. You hear the whispering voice of your sister.
I was like, what the fuck is my sister want now?
She goes, sis, hey, it's me. Hope you're okay out there. I can't go anywhere anymore without seeing gray maidens everywhere. Something's got to be done. And then it just goes silent.
Oh fuck.
Did she run out
Was
of
that 25 words? Was that 25 words?
It did not sound like she was out of words.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me count in my notes real quick. I did very carefully plan these messages out. So yeah, she was a couple words short of being out. So you're not sure. And you sit there and you ponder it for a moment, thinking about what to say. And then another voice finds you. This voice is familiar, though one that you haven't heard in a while, or seen the person attached to the voice either. But you know it. It's the voice of the mysterious, black and gold clad man that you've seen from time to time. And he just says in a sly voice, he goes, she's right, you know. Something has to be done. I think it's time for action. Don't you? I'll be in touch.
What the fuck did you do to my sister?
No response.
Since I'm not out of words, can I add more?
Yeah, you can.
If I don't hear a response, like, answer me, you fucking coward.
Still nothing. He seems like he got his point across.
I think you got left on a cliffhanger.
God damn.
Is there, hold on. Okay, so I still have 11 words left.
Mhm.
No. Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock you for
So,
taking time to think about it, but time does matter with these spells. So
oh no. I'm going to fucking kill you. And that's it. I wasn't keeping count, so I had to just like double check.
nah, you're fine. You're fine. You still don't get an
Yeah.
answer. But
She doesn't expect like that point.
Oh,
She just
fucking
tells him,
Christ.
"I'm going to fucking kill you."
mm, um,
Fuck.
I
Love you, but you're
will.
fucking annoying.
I did have a message for Sin. Even though he's not here,
What to you?
I will. I'll still tell you what it is, and I'll tell him that a game
Sorry.
too. So Sin is
Okay.
going. Sin gets a message from his brother, and the voice just says, "Hello again, my cowardly kin. Your time is running short, and once it's up, I will end this little fairy tale by claiming your head." And after Reef, you got the first message. You watched in turn as all of your friends kind of perked up and receiving their messages. And once you think it's all over with, you get another message. This voice, it's a feminine voice, but it's not one you've ever heard before. So you're a little confused as to how this person's able to contact you. But at any rate, the voice says very excitedly, actually, just says, "Return to Corvosa. An opportunity to strike at our enemies has presented itself. The Mantis and the Maidens will fall. Seek us out in the Dead Warrens." And you recall that the Dead Warrens are the place where you found Theo initially, actually. It's kind of like the area underground near the cemetery in the city. And yeah, that's where you are instructed to go next.
So I'm just gonna be grateful to Kojak and his people once again. I know we're waiting for the answers from everyone.
Um,
Um,
do you respond to the last message?
I was thinking, I was just trying to think of a response
Okay, yeah,
because I
no
know I
worries.
have a set amount of words.
No worries.
Yes, we're going.
Excuse me.
Yes, the place to come home. Wait, can you repeat the message? My brain just got completely
Yes.
garbled.
So the message was return to Corvosa. Um, return to Corvosa. An opportunity to strike at our enemies has presented itself. The Mantis and Maidens will fall. Seek us in the Dead Warrens.
Okay, we will return home. How can I know it's you at Dead Warrens? Give me a sign.
Um, so you get a response, and the voice just says, "Really sorry. Skip the introductions. Um, I'll tell you all about myself when you arrive." And she knows she's running out of words. She just says, "Just know that I am a trusted ally of Cressida's."
Reef says, "All right, we're going back to Corvosa." And looks at Kojak and says, "Your people are welcome to come with if you feel there is a need. If you feel the relics aren't safe, or only your hands are the ones they should end up back in, just know that send a delegation to the outside skirts of Corvosa, and I'm going to point at on the map where I've been dropping people off effectively at the little outpost we've made.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good call.
Outside the walls.
Good call.
And say, go send word there, and I'll make sure I'll have a way to check it and get you into the city. I can't bring many, so it would have to be a party of 6 or less. Otherwise, I'd bring too much attention. But for you, brother, the city is open and home. We won't let the Queen poison your relics or our home anymore.
Krojan goes to like grab your hand in one of those like weird looking like anime handshakes almost.
Yes.
And
yeah, where they grab like the hand or forearm to the bar.
He just says, with the knowledge that that the Sun Shaman possesses, we believe that these relics are somewhere inside the castle or nearby to the castle within your city. And he just says, when you and your friends are ready to storm the castle, you call me and we will be there.
Reef nods in agreement and says, I wouldn't have it any other way, friend. Take the time, bury your dead, mourn, celebrate their lives, gather your people, find a place for the older to be safe and the young, and know that no matter what happens, your honor is unquestionable now.
He pulls you in for another embrace, and he just says, "Safe travels, my friend." And then
Safe travels.
he kind of bids you all farewell and goes back to. I mean, even though it's been a day and a half now, there's still a lot to be done around the camp as far as cleaning up the aftermath of the battle. So he's just doing his best to get as much done as he can. So with that, you guys are essentially free to return to Corvosa whenever you like. I figure we'll stop the session here. This way we can deal with, like rolling hit dice and all, because as I said before, we're gonna level up now and we're here.
Hey, let's go.
So I figure we'll just do some hit dice rolls and then we'll close the show here. So it'll be a D8 for Sarah, a D10 for Theo, and then
A mistake.
What? Okay, and depending on what class you choose, D10 or D8.
Burped and you said what?
I didn't realize that's what happened. I thought you started talking and then you like cut yourself off, and that's why I was confused.
Well, no, I did make a mistake.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I'm not supposed to eat grape, but I ate a whole ass grapefruit.
Oh
yeah,
man,
I
that's a
can't
mistake.
take my meds.
That's unfortunate. Guess you'll have to wait on that.
Big L. Big
right.
Cat on Twitch, please.
Love it.
So I'm gonna take Blood Rager.
Okay, so you get a D10.
Let's go.
And then, like I said, Sarah gets a D8 whenever you're ready.
7.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second because my food came.
Oh, you're good. You're
D8,
good.
roll it.
D8.
Okay.
D8 hit die. Hey, Macarena, like from the Joe Cat video. Well, I think it was a D10 in his line, but I think it was the Ranger video. That was a good series. I wish that like that existed for Pathfinder, because that would be really funny. And there would be so many more classes to make fun of.
I'm gonna say fuck it and take my meds anyways. Let's see what happens.
All right, I wish you the best on that, but
did we level up?
Yes, that's what I'm asking for, a hit die roll for you.
That's what I figured. That's why I realized it was kind of a rhetorical question.
6,
You're
pretty
up
good.
for hit die. Did we level up?
All right, yeah, I'll take care of adjusting all the numbers after. And the stuff to select is already up in the Discord. It has been for a while, so go ahead and peruse that list and let me know what you want. As far as upkeep for the viewers, just so you know what's going on, because I feel like with all the cancellations and move things that we've had lately, it's been hard to keep you guys in the loop as far as what we're doing.
Listen, the holidays are rough.
Yes, I know, but I'm talking also about like the last like few months, like collectively. But with that said, our normal schedule would dictate that there is a game on the 21st. We are not doing that because we have various holiday plans that are getting in the way. So the plan, tentatively, is to play on the 28th instead. I'm still waiting to hear as, whether or not I will be given that day off. That's the only thing that could stop us from playing, is if they deny my request, because my plan was to drive back home during the day and be here ready to play in the evening. So yeah, I'm just waiting on that. But for now, the plan is we'll be back on the 28th to bring you some entertainment during the fantastic time of year that I refer to as Void Week. So stay tuned for that.
Why is it Void Week?
Why is it Void Week? Because nothing fucking happens between Christmas and New Year's, and time isn't real.
Yes.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you.
Yeah,
time
is not real between Christmas and New Year's. I'm telling you, it does not exist. All right, so instead of the normal 2 weeks, we should be back here in 3 weeks with another Pathfinder session, hopefully with Tristan too. So yeah, we'll see you then. And since we won't be having a game before then, if you celebrate Christmas, hope you have a happy one. If you don't, have a happy holiday anyway. I don't really care if you do or don't celebrate things. I just want you to be happy.
What he's trying to say is Mary Hanema Kwanzaa.
Well, I've already covered Kwanzaa. That's Void Week, but yes.
That's Void Week. I found a grapefruit.
Oh my god, we're gonna get canceled.
May you all enjoy your chosen holidays. Let's just put it that way. And we'll be back on the 28th, hopefully. But until then, we hope you have a good night. Stay warm and be well.
Bye.
Bye.